thanks for presenting for us. It's absolutely brilliant to hear from someone in the higher education industry, but also in your area. I think it's really fascinating looking at the builders and future builders, as we're saying, in both areas. Just thank you, straight over to you, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Thanks, Brett.
All right, can you see the screen, everybody? Just want to confirm you can see the screen. It looks like it is, yeah. Okay, excellent. Do I press the recording now? Are you doing it already, Wendy? You've done it. All right, I'm going to get going and worry about the connectivity. Everyone, this is sort of exciting. Where is everyone from? Hong Kong. Where is everyone? Malaysia. Oh, excellent. Darwin. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll get started. So have us run. I did my presentation in 2015 in Melbourne with builders. Also, I've done it recently in Perth and spoke to Scotty. So to give me the chance to do it nationally, everyone 30 on. So I'm going to talk and about
Sorry, Brett, I don't mean to jump in here. You're breaking up a lot and we can't hear you. I guess the best thing might be just to try to log out, come back in, and we'll see how it goes from there. Sorry, these things happen.
Hello, is that better?
That's perfect.
Can everybody hear me?
Absolutely brilliant.
I changed the headset. Excellent, that's heaps better.
All right.
I changed the headset.
I'll jump off and we'll have a proper one. Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, Wendy. I'm not going to put the webcam on, just in case. All right, I was going to go through 5 items, and this is what I had this presentation done at Perth, but I'm going to add a few things because we've got a little bit longer. And worst case, the videos aren't going to work, but I've got them on the Moodle site, so you can have a look at them after. But I've got 5 things I'm going to chat today about, and that's the Institute changes that we've done with the Cert 4, changes that I've seen in the last 2 years as a student and as a teacher, some of our Moodle advances or our changes, and then finally our statistics. So just give me one moment. I can't. Wendy, can you help me? I need to be presenter. Click to make presenter. Okay, got it. All right, so a couple of years ago when I first started, I was excited, a little carpentry buff, teaching buff, and I was embracing technology with the headsets and and the computers, the iPads, the GoPros.
Hello, I'll keep cutting out. Can you see me now? Sorry, guys. I think this is the firewall with the tape. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, okay. I'll just keep going. This might happen a few times. Apologies. All right, that's what I was like last year, but now, in the last year, with the amount of cables and the amount of software that everyone's getting us to use, it's just like a online overload. And actually, we get quite tired of it. We have to walk away, you know. But I got my offsider, Glenn, and he's you can see he's really been embracing that technology. And I said to the Mini Moot before that, you know, 8 years ago we only just learned how to attach a file, and now being carpenter builders, we just embrace this technology for the benefit of our students. So let's recap. This is what we're actually teaching. It's Certificate 4 in Building and Construction, and pretty much after you finish your carpentry trade, you can go on, do this course, work for a builder, and you can get your builder's license. That's the main reason for the course. It goes for 1 year, and it's 3 nights a week. We do it through Moodle. Everything's in Moodle, and everything's through Adobe Connect, which is obviously, you probably know, it's very similar to Big Blue Button. Now, most of the guys can learn from home, or they can come to class, so it's blended, and it seems to be working really well. So we originally, I'll just hover, can you see my mouse? You probably can't, but if you can see, we originally, the year before, we had about 40 to 50 students in Wollongong. And this year we've increased to about 46, but now we're teaching at Nowra. We've got 21 students at Nowra. We've got 5 at Maria, 6 at Goulburn, 5 at Cooma, and we have 1 chap at Bega. Oh, sorry, at Jindabyne. It really works with the online content. And actually, for these small numbers, we can never teach because there wasn't enough in the class. And now we've allowed that with the whole institute coming together. So we've got extra teachers on board. We've increased our numbers, and we're actually learning from any location. So we've got heads down by Nowra, and this is at the campuses. We've taken some snapshots. We've got the homies from Maria, so there's 5 guys there. There's a couple of missing. There's Barry, the teacher at the front with a bit of a selfie. We've got the chilled out boys at Goulburn, just looking at the screen there. I'm watching a video one night. We've got learning boys from Cooma. Now the facilities there are fantastic because the teacher, but the learning pod, you can see at the back. I just at the back there, they have a swipe card and they come in at any time. And the front where they're looking is a comms box, and they turn that on, they get cracking with their work and do the learning activities at any time. It really works. They do, don't they? We've got Josh, he's at Junior, and it's not far from Cooma. He's only 10 minutes away, so he'd rather just stay there. So he just goes to a tape annex and does his studies from there. And then, you know, we've got, you can see Josh, this is another Josh Larkin. When we first started, he was 7:30, and he said it was 9:30 for here. He was actually standing away for work for 2 weeks, so he's 10 years old. At the time, I thought, wow, that's fantastic. And he said he really worked well for him, so he did these things in the job. We got Ben, who was studying here at the camp with his family. He was doing it online on the day to connect up on the phone. We got Scotty, as I said before, who's type class at 3. And then we got another thing who actually never comes to us. He actually studies from home after, because we record the sessions, because he's got his family kids. But we've also had students Uluru, and it actually wasn't the best. So I wasn't going to 2 weeks to Bali, they did some studies. Then obviously other places like Port Stephens, Moscow, we've got some others that study for Braden. And look, Big Tree, sorry guys if I'm breaking up. It's on phone. Yeah. Can anyone hear me out? We've got Big Tree, and then obviously some guys that study in others. Can you hear me now? I just want to confirm. I got to the next slide. I want me to go out and come back in again. I'm going to go out and come back, okay?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? All right, I'll keep going. I'll keep battling on. So with that, you can see Wollongong, we had 46 students there, but it's changed. It's shifted. This year's shifted, and I could give you an example. We've got 46 guys in Wollongong, but last night online we had 41, and we had 5 or 6 in the classroom. So shift where the students, they're so comfortable, they don't even want to drive to Wollongong, they just rather sit at home. And I think maybe our learning content's improved as well. You can see I've got a little bit of a funny caption. Glenn's not digging it in Wollongong. You can see him on the left. He's only got 2 screens. All right, we've got changes as a student now. I actually spoke to the boys at Coombe when I went down there. So I had to go down there once for a set out practical, and we took videos and they uploaded it. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you it because I don't want to wreck the presentation, but at the end of the session, if you go to my Moodle, the Moodle site, scroll down, you can see there's the interview, the Kuma interview with the guys. So I hope that's all right, everyone. And I'm going to move on. So with that, what guys? Just want to confirm, and I'll keep going if you can hear me. All right, I'm going to keep going. Can you hear me? Sorry. Wendy, can you hear me? All right. Okay, so the changes, I've noticed changes as a student. I reckon that because we're really watching it online more than anything, I reckon there's two types of students. I reckon you've got your great student that just does everything on time, puts his assessments in at the correct time, and you really, you can watch that student and just go, geez,
I'm back. Can you hear me again? Yes, Trish, that's hilarious. There was a hammer. Yeah, I know. All right, I'll quickly go as best I can. We've got the great student, always engaged, completes work on time. We've got the quiet student, not sure what they're up to. Some do the work, some are engaged, some surprise you, and some disappoint. Then there's a lot of the annoying student, so he's always demanding you at intervals, contacting you individually just before class, sometimes engaged, sometimes not. That's what I've noticed. Also, I've noticed the big technological advancement. It's really common with our guys because I've actually given them my number. What do you think it would be, guys? Can anyone think? It's the mobile phone. Actually, it's the best way for them to keep in contact. I try not to have it 24/7 because they say that as facilitators, you're on call all the time, but I'll give them my phone and I try to be able to take it as best I can. But, sometimes on a Saturday night, you got to make sure you turn your phone up because you don't want to be answering stuff while you're hanging there with your family. You can see here's a chap that always contacts me at the wrong time, but it just seems to work for him. So some of the changes as a teacher, I've got Glenn here. Now there's another video. It's in the middle, so you can watch it later. What Glenn said is just the changes in the student has been more centered, student-centered based, where they're researching and they're also just doing a lot more stuff online, staying at home rather than coming in. I've noticed as a teacher, with students, we're checking of when they last accessed the course. And we check on the class, so you can see the progress bar here. And can you see, like, got a lot of activities in the Moodle. Can you see if there's a little, seriously, if there's one glitch in the system, the student will ring up me and like start jumping up and down, saying, look, I need a green right now. And you can see the student having a pass. It's really engaging. They love the progress bar. You can see I can keep an eye on, and I may try and do some stuff I'm learning, which I'm really keen on, because you can track and see what happens. So you can see this chap from here hasn't really been doing any work. And then also we follow the grades, just keep an eye on how they're doing their work.
Hello? Can you hear me now? I think I'm back. Our Moodle advances, so this is just a normal snapshot of me in the classroom on a Tuesday night. So this is just online. Mondays and Thursdays are blended, but Tuesday nights are solely online, and we're easier to teach just online because they don't muck up. And I only let them talk in the, don't use speakers yet. We just haven't got to that stage. We've just got too many students. And then we have our Moodle content just shown within Adobe Connect. So every night they come in, they open up their Moodle site and they click on that link to Adobe Connect, and then they watch the session, and then I go through all the learning content. Some of the stuff that we've been, yeah, that's right. So we've been heavily involved with doing the quizzes. Every night before we start a topic, I actually ask them. Can you hear me, guys? I just got cut out again. Pretty sure I'm still back on. Just give us a yes that I'm back. Yep, okay. The forums, I'll go to a topic, I'll get them to talk about it. First, I'll ask them, do they know something about hazards, and I'll talk about it, and I'll explain it. Really heavy assessments, because one-year course has been condensed, so there's a lot of work, but we get them to do little class activities with assessments, so I just call it class activities. I actually have a YouTube channel. It's on the Moodle site. You can have a look at the Wollongong Chippy. I've got loads, I think I've got about 60 odd videos, so it'd be great if you could subscribe and give us some feedback. It's not within, we don't do it much within the building, but in the carpentry we use POV goggles. I have a link to how you would hone and grind a chisel, sharp chisel, and we use it with the POV goggles, so it looks like it feels as if they're there. We've been heavily involved in that. We do a lot of videos, and then we actually create some of the videos in a SCORM package through Camtasia. Everyone, just give us another yes you can hear. Excellent, excellent. I'm getting there. We use a lot of construction apps because they're heavily used in the industry now. So you can see that snapshot there. We have called, oh my God, now I'm getting frustrated. Can you hear me, guys? Sorry, it keeps cutting out. I'll just make myself presenter again. So we're using a lot of construction apps the students are using to get access. Camtasia is where we make our videos, as I said. Now I'll go to the next slide. And what we do is on the YouTube channel, I'm back. All right, I'm nearly finished, guys, so bear with me. So we watch a video, and I'll put the link up in the middle side after I finish, and we have. Here's an example of some video assessments. I've put the link in the Moodle site for you all to have a look. So we're doing it via videos. Drop bears, I know. So instead of them doing reports, they're actually doing videos with their phone. All right, I'm just about finished. I'm going to do this quick because it keeps cutting out. I'm going to put the link up for the use of.
I'm just going to jump in. Can everyone hear me? Maybe, unless I've got the same problem. Yes, great. Sorry, it's Wendy. Poor Brett, what a struggle that has been for him. What we might do is I'm going to ask him maybe if he could do it at a later stage. If so, we might open a second room and see. Yeah, he might be able to do it at a later stage. What we might do is get Brett to record it at a later stage in a different room on a different day, and at least then we'll have a chance where we can see the whole program through. I imagine, Brett, you're getting very frustrated and he's not quite be able to speak yet. If he just, we've just had a look through the sheets and everything, and they're really interesting, fantastic stats. So that'd be great if we could, I'll get in contact with Brett to make sure that can get done. yes, so just thank you, everyone. And I found the perfect song for today. I'll just get open for you. Don't know if you could hear that, but I thought Bob the Builder would be perfect song for him. And Brett has received a patience badge that I did make. So thank you, Brett, so much. I will stop the recording now. Yes, that'd be great. So just thanks everyone for coming. And as I said, Brett, that we're going to try and get you to maybe record another time, and then we'll just put your recording up then so people can actually hear it later, because they're really interested in what you were saying. Thank you, Brett, so much. Oh, yes, great. So he said check out the Moodle site and have a look at videos. Thanks, everyone, very much. And I'll just play a bit more of your song, Brett, for you. There you go. Wendy joined the crew. Bob and the gang. So much fun. Working together to get the job done. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Bye, everyone.